Hi guys, happy Saturday again, December 20th. Good afternoon. So uh, everybody has been talking about when people that they know in their lives, it could be their friends, it could be their family, it could be both, it could be their coworkers, it could be anybody. Um, and they're wondering when the spell of taco is going to wear off on them. If they're MAGA, if they're semi-MAGA, if they're not MAGA, but are following and supporting taco. So I'm here to tell you it's going to break, and on or around February 20th. So I'm the first one to tell you this. That's the good news. The other good news is that it is breaking. It is not that he's a genius. Everybody has been trying to figure out why and how. So I'm telling you why and how, when it started, and when it's going to end. When it's going to end is on or around this date. Okay, so have patience, bear with me, and so that's what I want to tell you, and my role is to help you through this. Okay, so I wrote this for you guys, and so here it is.
The Trump era was not political. IT was Neptunian. Why millions were unreachable, and why the spell ends on February 20th, 26. The answer people have been searching for without knowing how to ask. The missing piece that makes the last decade finally make sense. The Neptune cycle. Why people are unreachable now, and why they won't be forever. Keycap won the core idea, plain language, no mysticism. Sometimes humanity enters periods where large groups of people believe something that isn't fully real, not because they are stupid, evil, or broken, but because the collective psyche is under a fog. Astrology names that fog Neptune. You don't fight fog. You wait for the sun. That's the message. Keycap 2 what Neptune does, why this isn't mumbo-jumbo. Neptune governs illusion and projection. Savior myths and villains. Emotional identification over facts. Feeling true instead of being true. Trance, denial, hypnosis, collective belief. Under Neptune, logic doesn't penetrate. Shame locks people in. Contradictions are ignored. Identity fuses with symbols. This isn't new. It's not political. It's human. Keycap 3 when this Neptune spell began, the modern arc. Round pushpin 2011 to 2016, the seed. This is when the spell formed, not when it peaked. Birtherism. Conspiracy replacing evidence. Emotional grievance replacing policy. He says what I feel, becoming truth. This is where Donald Trump unconsciously became a Neptunian vessel, not through intelligence or planning, but because Neptune works through projection. People didn't follow him. They followed what they projected onto him. Keycap 4 why Trump captured Neptune, not genius timing. Trump didn't cast a spell. Neptune found someone. Performative. Fluid with truth. Emotion first. Comfortable in contradiction. Able to absorb projection. That's all Neptune needs. Keycap 5 the timeline, when the fog breaks. Compass Master Neptune timeline. Small blue diamond phase 1 fatigue and cracks. 2024, mid-2025. Irritation replaces enthusiasm. Defensiveness increases. I don't like him, but emotional exhaustion. The fog is thinning, but people don't admit it yet. High voltage phase 2, the break. Spiral calendar February 20th, 2026. Neptune leaves Pisces and enters Aries, 0 degrees. This is the expiration date of the spell. Pisces equals illusion, martyrdom, savior myths. Aries equals reality, consequence, individuation. Neptune cannot sustain mass hypnosis in Aries. People don't argue their way out. They snap out quietly. Seedling phase 3, withdrawal, not conversion. March, late 2026. People disengage. I'm tired of politics. Memory softening. No apologies, just silence. That is the return. Keycap 6 what happens after February 20th, 26, why this matters. February 20th, 2026 is not a flip the switch moment. It is the end of the spell's power source. What follows is a slow, human reentry into reality. Compass phase 1 the snap, late February, March 2026. Internally they feel sudden emotional exhaustion. Irritation with political noise. Loss of enthusiasm, not replacement. I just want this to stop. Externally, you'll see. Less posting. Less arguing. More silence. This is disengagement, not awakening. Fog Phase 2, Withdrawal and Amnesia, April, June 2026. They do not. Admit they were wrong. Apologize. Switch sides. They do. Avoid political conversations. Minimize past involvement. Say things like, I never really cared that much. Both sides are crazy. I'm just done with all of it. This is Neptune dissolving identity fusion. Seedling Phase 3, Return to Self, July, October 2026. Loved ones often say, they're finally back. What changes? Personality softens. Humor returns. Curiosity returns. Relationships matter again. Politics becomes background noise, not identity. This is the real healing phase. Unlocked Phase 4, full release, late 2026, early 2027. The spell has no hold. Trump is no longer a psychic anchor. MAGA identity collapses quietly. Most will never speak of it again. Neptune eras end. Not with confession, but with forgetting. And that's okay. Keycap 7, this has happened before. Not unique, not personal. Warning archetypal parallels. Symbolic, not literal. Period. Neptune effect. Salem witch trials. Mass projection of evil. Religious crusades. Savior delusion. Cult movements. Identity absorption. 1930s Europe. Mythic nationalism. Neptune illusions always end by collapse, not debate. Keycap 8, what about other leaders now? Brief, grounded. Globe showing Europe, Africa, the domino pattern. Trump breaks first, 2026. Then others lose projection support. Symbolic Neptune decline windows. Putin 2026 to 2027. Netanyahu 2026 to 2028. Not because they are the same soul, but because the same Neptune archetype is dissolving globally. Keycap 9, my role, why I'm sharing this. I am not here to convince, debate, shame, win. I am here to say, don't give up on them. This isn't permanent. Wait for them to see the blue sky themselves. That preserves families, friendships, humanity. When the fog lifts, there must be somewhere safe to land. That's what patience does. Key final message. This is not a warning. It's not an argument. It's a forecast. The spell. How to start. Has a middle. Has an end. Spira calendar, the end is February 20th, 2026. Until then, don't fight. Don't abandon. Don't shame. Don't panic. Just wait. Reality always returns. The sky is still blue. They just haven't looked up yet.
Okay, guys, I hope this helps. I believe it to be true, and we will find out. And once we see it, you will see that it is Neptune, and that's the most important thing. Is that if you do believe it's Neptune, eventually you will know that every transit has a beginning and has an end, and that's what this is. It's a transit. And people don't understand where the light at the end of the tunnel is. The light at the end of the tunnel is on this day. Okay? Thank you.